Hey guys, so today what we're going to talk about are healthy snacks. There's two things that we're going to go over real quick with you. One is Pam's staple that she eats every single day, and this has already been pre-measured out. It's so simple. She has 3 ounces of Greek yogurt in here with the handy dandy halves and pieces of walnuts. We get our walnuts from Trader Joe's. You can get them from any grocery store, but you can't beat the price of Trader Joe's. And then the secret ingredient that she likes is the pumpkin pie spice. Now you can use this, you can use cinnamon, you can use other spices that you may like, but when you take those 3 ingredients, you add them all together, you mix them in, it tastes so good. And I think she eats it pretty much every single day. So that's what she does. What I like to do with mine is my blueberries, I'll put a fruit in there. So what I do is I'll turn the scale on. I'm going to kind of walk you through this just to show you how easy it is. It takes no time at all. So you put your bowl on there, you tear it out to 0 the weight of the bowl, and then I actually use whatever the recommended serving is. That's what I'm going to measure out. So 1 serving here is 140 grams of my blueberries. So I'm going to measure out 140 grams. And here 142, I'll keep it at 142. So you don't have to be perfect, as close as you can possibly be, but anybody that's measured food before, when you're measuring grams, 140 is not actually that much. This is what it looks like. That's 140 grams. That's about 1 cup. It's about 1 cup. And so what I like to do with this, I'll stick it in the microwave and I'll put it in for about a minute. I'll put it in there for 1 minute. So what that's going to do, one, it's going to defrost these, but it's also going to get really, really juicy. So when I add the other ingredients in there, it's going to be so flavorful. It's going to be very sweet, and it really, really tastes good. So you don't have to put it in the microwave. You could eat them frozen. You could eat them just thawed out. But when you heat it up like that, I'm going to show you what the juices look like. So when you mix everything together, it tastes so good. What else? The other thing I put in there, I like to put whey protein in there. It just gives me added protein. 1 scoop of this, there's no carbohydrates in it. 1 scoop actually equals 25 grams of protein. So while that's heating up, I'm gonna measure out my scoop. A level scoop. I'll just stick that right there. Of course, I put the Greek yogurt in there. And 1 serving of this, it's going to be 170 grams, and that's actually 18 grams of protein for 1 serving. So that's awesome. We actually buy ours from Sam's. You can get it in any grocery store, but when you're buying your Greek yogurt, look at the nutritional facts in the back, because a lot of yogurts, a serving might only come out to be about 8 grams of protein. So, me personally, when I'm eating my yogurt, not only is it good for my gut, but it's also a source of protein. So I try to get the highest amount of protein I possibly can. So this is the one that we like to use. And then I'm gonna throw some cinnamon in there as well. So here we go, 1 minute. So now if you look at these blueberries, let's look at that juice. So when I mix everything else in there, it's gonna be so good. So I'll take my protein powder, throw that in there. The cinnamon, you can get it anywhere. I think we got this from the commissary, but it's very good. Just put a little bit of cinnamon in there to your preference with your taste buds. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stick the bowl back on here again. I'm gonna tear it out so it's 0 the weight of everything in that bowl. And again, I use the serving size, so it's 170 grams. There we go, 170 on the dot. Oops, that wasn't good, was it? All right, so now that's it. So now I'm gonna mix all this together and just watch what this looks like. It's absolutely incredible. It's so sweet. It's very healthy and nutritious. There's about 300 calories in here. There's over 50 grams of protein in here, very low carbs, and about 1.5 grams of fat. So you just absolutely cannot beat those macros if that's what you're looking for. So if you're looking for a sweet snack that probably will take you 2.5 minutes to put together, there you go. It's my staple. I eat it every single day. and you can't beat it. So those are two things that Pam and I do. Some other things that you can do with Greek yogurts, absolutely amazing. So if you wanted to eat something that wasn't sweet and maybe a little bit more savory, all you have to do is you take your veggie pieces. You can use broccoli, you can use cauliflower, you can use carrot sticks. And a lot of times, what do we like to do? We like to dip it in ranch dressing, right? Well, if you want to eat a healthier version, all you have to do is take a scoop of that. You don't have to measure it out if you don't want. Just take a scoop, maybe put it in a bowl like this, and then we love this stuff right here. It's a ranch seasoning. It actually has no carbs, no fat at all. So you take your scoop or two of your Greek yogurt, you put a tablespoon or a teaspoon, whatever your taste bud preference is, you mix that together, you dip that in with your veggies, and you've got an amazing dish right there. So that's another great snack. If you want something on the sweeter side and you didn't want the veggies, you can take fruit. You can use apples, you can use pears, you can use pineapple pieces. And if you want something sweet to dip in, again, your Greek yogurt. And then we love this stuff right here. This is the Walden Farms pancake syrup. No carbs, no calories. So just put this in a bowl, a little bit of your Greek yogurt, put a dash of that in there. You don't have to use much. You'll have a sweet sauce. You take your veggies, you dip them in there, and there you go. So there's 4 snacks, so easy to make, with this being your centerpiece. Hope it helps, guys. Have a great day.